Hey everybody, welcome to Northernlion Tries Good Company. This is a tycoon management game about making a manufacturing empire. You know, I'd kind of look at this similar to I hate to use this as a comparison, but like Factorio kind of, because I think you're actually handling like the way that the physical products move on conveyor belts and then become a consumer good. I believe, but also with an element of like, you know, running the business, not just trying to avoid aliens that will blow up all your generators. So this is a code I received from the developers. Thank you for that. It is available. It seems to be about 25 bucks USD. It's 26.09 Canadian. Welcome to the struggle of trying to do that conversion on the fly. Let's get started. I really like tycoon games. I really like... resource management is not really the word I'm looking for, but I like those kind of factory simulator optimization games, even though I'm garbage at them. So obviously this is not bold engineering, it's bald engineering. And, sure, that guy's bald. Why not? My name is not Mindaugas Bozzetti. My name is Brock Besser. And, what about these body types, though? Look, I'm not gonna get too finicky. I will say, though, head style, come on. Where's bald? Where's bald? Companion name? Ruka. Why not Tomo? That's alright. When Kate makes the game, she can make hers Tomo. After many years away, you're back in Good County, proud home of tinkerers and tycoons. Upon your return, you discover that the ruthless global corporations have brought the local industry to its knees. Now your fellow citizens are in need of jobs and someone to offer them a brighter future. You've been hired by the FBI to get the local economy back on track. Their consultant will contact you shortly. Freaking Walmart came in, blew up all the local businesses. Now we gotta make our own Walmart. Start level. Sell at least one calculator. Produce at least 6 Calculator Mark IIs. Produce at least 12 Calculator Mark IIs per week. Okay, let's start it. What I was gonna say is I really like these kinds of games, even though I tend to be garbage at them. I'm actually surprised that this is the first one I'm playing this year, because usually, as soon as I see one of these on Steam, I'm like, I'm in. Like, we also played, oh, now I'm losing it. Startup Company, something like that. We played Game Dev Tycoon. We played, obviously, Factorio. We played, the one where you build cars. I don't even remember. I was horrible at that one. Anyway, let's resume here. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kerry Goldfield, business consultant. It's good to have you back in Good County. The local economy is doing terribly. We hope you can change that. I will assist you as much as I can. Before you get started, remember that you can review things we discussed today by clicking on the progress bar below. All right, thank you. That's very good to know. And if you ever get stuck, you can learn more in your Tycoon's Manual. Documentation. So mark those as read, and then wait for the tutorial to teach me what they are. Let's begin. Running a good company depends on many factors. Let's work our way up from the basics by crafting something to sell. Yo, walk a mile in these Louboutins. They don't wear these things where I'm from. You will need to have the required materials to craft things yourself in your inventory while you are using a workplace. If you don't have any materials in stock, you can order them using the incoming zone, okay? I hear there's decent money to be made selling single-cell batteries. To craft this module, you would need chemicals. I've already placed the order to get you started. Take the chemicals to the tinker table and set it to the single-cell battery module recipe. Okay? I will take these and put them in my inventory. He's done it. I will walk them to the tinker zone and place them and choose single-cell battery. I guess we just keep these in our inventory. Choose single cell battery, and it only wants us to make one? Sure, let's only make one then. Your first goal is to craft at least 2. Alright, you know, comedic timing, it happens in every single game. I've also realized if you're playing the Northernlion Tries drinking game, we are indeed going to move our camera slightly, right down there, so you can actually see our parameters up there in the top. Okay, so we'll make one more here. That's how you do it right there. Just raw chemicals and a little bit of Tai Chi. All of a sudden, you got yourself some single-cell batteries. Very good. Can you see the new outgoing zone next to your garage gate? I can indeed. Every Monday morning, a truck will pick up everything you've placed there and sell it for you. That's Shopify, baby! So let's make some money. Your next goal is to place at least 2 single-cell batteries in the outgoing zone so they can be sold. There you go. It's the easiest money ever made. It's just that simple. The recipe for simple cases is available. You can switch recipes at the Tinker table to see which materials are required. Your next goal is to craft 2 simple cases. Alright, speedrun strats, simple case. We need 10 plastics for that. Go to the incoming zone. And then I'd like to order 1 order of 60 plastics. That sounds fine. So I guess it is real time, so maybe this simulates like the average length of a day. We get orders once a day, and this simulates the average length of a week, right? Because it only goes till Monday. Understood. So we have now gotten our plastics. Let's take those plastics. We are ordering chemicals every week. That's going to be bad for our burn rate, but I'll live with it for now. Okay, so we only needed to make 2 of these. Let's just keep it going like, you know, if the tutorial wants us to make 2, we'll make 2. I appreciate a granular tutorial. Like Production Line, that was the one with the cars. That game was good, but at the same time, it was like, step 1 was like, hey, you bought a factory. Step 2 was like, build a Tesla Cybertruck, and I was like, I'm lost. I appreciate going slow. Slow beats fast, I think. Or for a game like this, at least. Well done. We need to free you up to focus on other important areas. That's where your workforce comes in. Let me show you how to delegate tasks and hire employees to do them. Keep in mind the workplace an employee is supposed to use needs to be set to the required recipe. Switch to logistics mode. This lets you choose where materials are taken from and where crafted items are stored. Okay. I have done it. To begin, drag a connection from the incoming zone to the Tinker table. Done. Next, drag from the Tinker table to connect it to the outgoing zone. So your items will be, probably our robot will drag here and then craft and then drag here. To hire your, oh no, that's not true. To hire your first employee, open the personnel panel and click the hire employees button. Take your pick from prospective employees there. Currently you don't have any employees. Okay. Do they have skills or are we just, yo, I mean this guy's got Ryan in his name, so we're just gonna hire him. Do we have the gold? Oh, we got the capital there. Hello. Welcome. Then assign your new hire to the Tinker table by going back into logistics mode. No. Hover over, what? Wait, hold on. Personnel mode. Because you're here. Workplace. Tinker table. There you go. You can now officially call yourself a boss. Have your employee craft 2 modules for you now. So I'm assuming that he's just gonna go. Like, we don't have to... He's gonna go indefinitely unless we set a limit on the amount that he wants produced. Or that we want produced, I should say. Great work. What are you, okay? You got yourself some plastic? These are artisan, handcrafted plastic calculator case. Organic, fair trade, gluten-free. That's why a simple Casio calculator is $500. It's called wellness, sweetheart. Let's start scaling up production, shall we? You still have plenty of space left in here. Check your construction panel. You can now place additional Tinker tables. They will cost you money to build, so keep an eye on your finances. Okay, I see where we're going with this one. We are going to want 1 that crafts cells and 1 that crafts batteries. Or 1 that, oh, 2 more too. 1 is gonna craft batteries, 1's gonna craft cases, and 1 is gonna craft, like, I don't know, maybe like a logic chip or something. The recipe for LED arrays is now available. Oh, a display, okay. You can switch recipes at the Tinker table and see which materials are required. Remember to order what you need from the incoming zone. Alright, Tinker table 2, you are gonna make single cell batteries. And then Tinker table 3, you are gonna make LED arrays, which require 20 electronic parts. So let's place an order for electronic parts, and they require 20. So I think we're gonna order twice as much of the other things, even though it's quite expensive. Can I pause? Go ahead and have 2 LED arrays crafted using one of your new Tinker tables. Whenever you feel like helping out your staff, you can jump in and get your hands dirty. I don't mind. I'll come in and I'll craft those LED arrays myself. Okay, so we did just have a bunch of orders come in. Wait, do we? I don't think we need 400. Let's go down to 1 stack. I think I did my math wrong there. All right. I trust an executive who still doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. You know what I mean? He's getting down there with the soldering iron and the chip and the board himself, and he's making Moore's Law a reality, 1 calculator at a time. You know, I heard this was how Texas Instruments got started. Making calculators by hand one at a time. Alright. A breakthrough. The calculator market has been discovered. I think you're ready for the real deal. Assembling products. The assembly table is now available. I've provided you with a simple product blueprint, a calculator. Construct an assembly table and set it to the calculator blueprint. The calculator consists of 3 modules already available to you. Make sure all Tinker tables are required or set up to craft one of the 3 required modules. Note that you cannot connect 2 tables directly with each other. Crafting employees can only pick up from and put into inventories like small shelving racks. Okay, I understand. In the logistics mode, drag a connection between the modules crafted to the Tinker tables in a small shelving rack, then connect the small shelving rack with the assembly table. Finally, assign an employee to it to begin. Okay, let's go for it. Sell 1 calculator. Alright. So first, we need an assembly table. Let's put that close to the output zone. That just seems most appropriate. Following that, we will get a small shelving rack, and we will place that over here so it's both close to the... I don't know how, I suppose it should face like this maybe, or like that maybe. This way it's close to the, both the ingredients and the product. And then I do think, you know, we got capital here. We got one heck of a burn rate, but let's hire 2 more employees and we'll hire cheap here. We'll take advantage of undervalued labor. It's a startup, baby. You get equity, okay? Now we'll pause temporarily. You are going to work producing single-cell batteries. And then you are going to work producing LED arrays. And I am going to work here. But first we have to open the logistics menu and go, yeah, you just deliver your products there, you deliver your products there, you deliver your products there. Okay, and then I come over here. Close logistics mode. I for real thought it was nighttime. Missing materials, electronic parts. Okay, that's my bad. You gotta open the logistics mode, and you gotta go, hey, deliver all that stuff, and hey, deliver all that stuff. There you go. This is actually really intuitive. Like, something that games, like this sometimes struggle from is getting the right balance, because I really feel like game designers that make games like this, want to produce a game that is as realistic as possible sometimes, and a game that is perhaps as challenging as possible. Having that while also maintaining some level of accessibility can be pretty difficult. So I think that assembly not possible. We're missing a single cell battery. Is there not a single cell battery on here? Am I losing it? I think right now it seems to be striking a pretty good balance. Let me put it that way. Why, though? I mean, she's crafting a single-cell battery right now. Oh, you know why? Because I need to go to the rack and pick up the stuff, dummy. This is why I should just have an employee do it for me. Do it fast, you know. Your company's kind of running out of money here. Oh, look at that. Let's hope this is like the medieval era, where a single calculator is something that I could sell for, like, you know, more wealth than is contained in all of Thuringia. Assembly not possible. You know why? Because my inventory's full. So drop this calculator off. That's not a calculator, that's a battery. Drop this calculator off over here. Resume, please. And just dump that in there. And then we will also start one more assembly. And we do have a knock on the door, which is more frustrating than you would believe. Okay, our calculator has been made here, and we'll go place that in the outgoing zone, and I'm the world's greatest player. It's as simple as that. Isn't it, our goal is to sell 2 calculators? So when is the selling taking place? In 43 seconds. Okay, you know what? You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Don't worry about me too much. I'm gonna choose not to mess with making any more of these, because I think in the future I'm just gonna outsource that, and I'm gonna handle all the bigger stuff. Because honestly, I'm doing some inventory management stuff here that is I don't want to say beneath me, quite the opposite. It's more like it's above me to the point that I have to rise to the occasion, and I'm not sure I'm capable of that. So please just sell. There we go, we've done it. Mr.
I'm
Portant.
not important, and back with important news.
Oh. 2 calculators have been sold.
This company was struggling, but looks like they've made it through.
All right. Continue playing? No. So you've decided to challenge yourself and truly break into the market. That's the spirit. Your calculators are fine, but we can make them better. Forget that. Take me to the campaign map and move me on to another level. Let's see how this goes. What's this? Charlie's Circuits Inc. is closing down? Not on your watch. Your dad worked at Charlie's for decades. There's no way you can let it go under. Time to step in and show off your skills. Do it for Dad and for Charlie. Sample at least 8 basic research data. Craft at least 10 Tier 3 modules. Craft 20 units of any product with at least 1 Tier 3 module installed. I was told there would be no math. Welcome to Charlie's Circuits. I bet your dad shared all kinds of exciting stories about working here when you were growing up. Working here is the story of my life. Hi, you two. I had to stop by after I heard who's in charge of this place now. That's one proud dad. It's a pleasure to have you here. Okay. What is this peculiar pedestal? What is it? I can't remember seeing anything like this back in my day. This is a logistics point. We use these to coordinate employees so they can transport items back and forth between storage inventories. Okay. Notice that there's already 1 employee assigned to the logistics point. Activate logistics module and take a look at how the assembly table is connected. Okay. This is the assembly table. Am I noticing how it's connected? It does, hold on, I can see. So ingredients are coming in, all the calculator ingredients are coming in, and then calculators are going out. All right. But how is the logistics table relevant to that? We'll see. Oh dear, it looks like the connection from the corner shelf to the outgoing zone is missing. Okay, yeah, I believe you're absolutely right. Oh, this corner shelf, sorry. You're absolutely right. This just receives calculators, doesn't do anything else. While in logistics mode, you can click on a workplace widget to expand it. This allows you to view the materials that need to go into it and the crafted modules that will come out of it. What goes in must come out. That's also a gastroenterologist motto. Click on the corner shelf widget to expand it and drag a connection from the calculator to the outgoing zone. Done. Yo, Dad's doing the dirty work. You love to see it. Now I get it. These logistics point-em-a-bobs seem very useful. What will they think of next? Wait until we tackle research. Whoa, do you mean like actual science? Are you gonna hire some fancy schmancy professors from a lab? Not at all. We can do everything ourselves. Let me explain. A research desk requires basic research data to develop new modules. Newer modules means better product. We'll explore ways to gain basic research data. For now, I'll provide you with some to get you started. Please build a research desk and use it to research a new module. All right. Construct a research desk. We'll put that over here in the corner. And then I will walk over to it. I'll handle R&D. Research a new module. Battery stack or wooden case? I want a battery stack. I'm all about function over form. If I could make my calculator last long enough that I could actually complete an operation, that would be positive for me. So we'll close that up. Start research. Take your pick. Well, just send it, dude. 11 of 11. It'll take a bit here. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, but that's fine. Dad's still handling the calculator stuff. We got one person making the calculators by hand. It is what it is. Hey, you know, in 2025, it's gonna be all robots doing this. Let's enjoy our manual labor for the time being. In 2025, we'll consider it a privilege to carry a cardboard box from a shelf to a loading zone. And we won't have anything that's going to be able to fulfill that need for us. I don't know that. I'm not really not one of those futurist sort of guys. I mostly just play video games for entertainment and think about how much of a waste my college degree was. Astounding. You make a convincing scientist. You can now craft a Tier 2 module, which, sorry to interrupt, but what does Tier 2 mean? It's the ranking for your mustache, Dad. Possibilities nowadays are impressive indeed. I miss how simple things were back in the old days. All we had to do was have an abacus. Now it's so complicated, you hit 4 plus 4. Back in the old days, you just moved the beads to one side and then hit the plus operator on the beads and then move the beads on the other side. There's no time to feel nostalgic. We're riding the wave of progress. Ahem, you can craft 3 tier 2 modules now. 3 tier 2 modules. Okay. See, here's the... hold on. I'm still learning. Here's the thing. At the assembly table, if you'll excuse me, I need to go over here. No longer are you crafting... Oh, wait. Hold on. I think we might... Because you're crafting calculators directly. Right? Let me pause this for a second. If she's crafting calculators directly, that means the batteries are already coming in here. So let me look at logistics for a second. You're receiving a little battery from over here. Hover over an inventory to start making logistics connections. I might be a fool. Hold on. Can we not look inside of the other factory right now? Like, we only control this one? Alright. I mean, I hate to do it, but I am like, you know, we could at least... This might not be the way we're supposed to do it, but we can kind of hack it out here for the purposes of this. We can make a tinker table and keep it close to this shelf. And then at the tinker table, we want to receive electronic parts. Well, hold on. Let's see what it requires. If we want to make a battery stack, we need chemicals, plastic, and metal. But we need logistics to let us do that. Vincenta von Overtime. We can also make decorations, but that doesn't seem prudent right now. Like, it's the one time in my life I'm like, I feel like I actually do want to move over to this tinker table. Excuse me, can I walk me, please? Hold on, I didn't consider the fact that we could just walk over. Alright, you're making, you're making crappy batteries? No longer. Now you are making, cool batteries. I just need you to stop real quick. Thank you. We need you to make these. Okay. So you are going to need all of the ingredients we've gotten up to this point, but also, metal. She's like, I don't have metal. I don't have plastic. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so we're going to be like, give me some more plastic, and then send me some metal on occasion. And then we are going to open our logistics menu. Drag it over here. It said no? Huh? But why? Hold on. Maybe we have to wait till the order actually arrives. Then try it. She's very unhappy. She doesn't have metal, she doesn't have plastic. This is one where I'm like, I feel like I should be able to sort this out. Well, I mean, there's one more thing we could do. You know, we could move our founder slightly. And then drag logistically. I hope this will work. Not all logistics slots are fully connected. Like, we could drag to there. And then hire an employee. Let's go cheap on this one because we're just trying to not fail the tutorial. And then your job is going to be to work at this tinker table. So she's going to get that sorted. And that'll at least craft the 3 modules. This might strike you as like, oh, it's like there's some UX issues with figuring out what to do. This is like very much par for the course with games like this. Usually they require a little bit of extracurricular study to kind of do things, not just do them like for one, but to do them as fluidly as possible. So I very much do not hold this against the game. Especially because I should note it's actually in early access right now as well. You know, you're right, Violet. You're just kind of holding on to that thing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little corner shelf. Put that in over here. And then logistically, we'll deliver from this to this. And we'll just kind of leave them there for now because we got no idea what to do with them. And we'll fast forward time a little bit. We're still making money. I'm not sweating it. Now, honestly, like, I don't believe that she is the person that should be walking the parts over manually. But it is what it is. I believe that that's probably slowing down our production quite rapidly. That's okay. Honestly, I still don't really know what the logistics point does. All right. Next up is a key aspect of engineering. Drumroll, please. It's product design. This should be right up your alley. It's a bit more complicated than drawing, but from what I've seen so far, you can handle it. Designing a new product involves choosing a set of modules. These modules will determine the product's specific features and drawbacks. Give it a try. Set up a design desk and create a new blueprint. Okay. For a product. Perhaps I will. Okay. Stick to the game and I'll make the jokes, okay? How does that sound? There you go. Design desk. Okay, we would like to make a calculator. Create new. It's going to be a calculator, but get this. You're gonna lose your freaking mind. It's gonna have a simple case. And then after... Don't create product. We got more to add to this. It's gonna have an LED array. And we're gonna pop that bad boy down right here. That's where the display tends to go. With just one. Just one is fine. Simple case already in there. Appearance. Honestly, I like a square calculator. Oh, dude, that's the aesthetic right there. Hold on. Where's my battery, though? I would like that. Product must have a unique name. Let's see how this changes the market appeal. 0? I don't think so. If we put this in rose gold, people would lose their minds. All mandatory features must be greater than 0. Can I... Oh, there we go. Power supplies. A battery stack. Oh, baby. Market appeal 3.1. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I don't know. You know what? I actually do kind of like this now. Maximum price, 500. Battery life is really good. Display fidelity is okay. What happens if you put 2 LED arrays on this thing? What happens if you put 2 on this son of a gun? How does it work after that? People like it? Oh, the fidelity is out of control. Look, market appeal 4.4. Product must have a unique name. Product name. The iCalc. Look at that. Draft it up, finish it. Oh, baby. It's really cool that you can make your own products as well. I'm a sucker for games with like a little inventory Tetris system, like Stone Shard, or Shenzhen.io is another example in a more like complicated capacity than this. But I like this a lot. There you go, the iCalc. Now that we've created that, what's your problem? Nobody's selling anything because we were going too slow. We had paused the game. So, oh, we just have to earn 1,000 gold? That doesn't seem that bad. Give it a... I was just going to say, all of our stuff got sold. Paul, what's your problem here, Paul? Oh, he's fine. It just took him an extra second there. You don't need me to, like, make one of those now? Like, hold on. What if I go to the assembly table, and I go, hey, you're not making calculators anymore, you're making the iCalc. But you don't have any battery stacks. You know why that is? Because battery stacks are being made here. So logistically, we're going to go battery stacks to this corner shelf. Can't be done, brother. From corner shelf. Expand this, please. We're going to add a... Oh, maybe you don't have any other logistics spots. Please remove the single cell battery. Decrease bandwidth. I would just like you to just get those out of there. Okay, well, we got one other option. What if we logistically go like this? I think that might work for us. And let's speed up time. Paul is very confused. He's like, I don't have any battery stacks. The battery stacks are over here, Paul. The battery stacks are over here. Are you waiting for... I think he's also waiting for, like, a sale to take place. I think our outgoing zone is too small for the amount that we were producing. He's actually just too good of an employee. It happens. Give it a second. Give it a second. He's going to figure it out. We're going to clear this out. He's going to have space to drop this. No, that's not how that works. Okay, Paul. He's just... You're fired. Well, I try to figure this... No, I can't do that. It's a pandemic. Paul, what are you holding there? Just a bunch of batteries? How can I help you out here, Paul? Give me some feedback. What if I made you a small shelving rack and just told you to drop that off right there? Just go ahead and... This shelving rack... No origin and no destination. This is how you get yourself into trouble. I'm not going to deny that. What did I tell you, by the way, at the start of this? I said... I don't always know what I'm doing in these games. Okay, you're dropping calculators off there? I think this guy is toasted, dude. He doesn't know what he's doing. I think, honestly, like, it's kind of a sour note to end it on, but I'm having a good time with good company so far. I still need to play a lot more to understand just what the heck I'm doing in the first place. This did just enter early access. I think it's pretty polished for a game of this type that's in early access. A little bit of smoothing the edges off in terms of accessibility for a layperson like me might be helpful, but apart from that, I'm having a great time, and I'm being very sincere when I say that a problem that I have with a lot of games like this is that they're really well made and well designed, but almost like opaque for anybody that's not a master of logistics, supply chain management, blah, 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 blah. This seems a little bit more in the middle range, which I appreciate for someone like me that wants entertainment instead of, I guess, a lesson about stuff like this. So, for now, this is available on Steam. I had a good time with the game today. Thank you again to the publisher for the code. I appreciate it. If you want to check it out for yourself, you can go to the link in the video description, wish list, pick it up yourself if you're interested. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We got awesome milestones coming up. Liking the video helps out the video a great deal. Lets me know that you want to see more like this. And of course, I'm in the comments typing yeah yeet and thanks for the love, brother, over and over and over. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!